Good morning, stampers and crafty friends. It's Nemi Batson here, coming to you from my studio in Cooks Creek, Manitoba. Nemi's Crafty Cafe, just 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. And it is a crazy morning. Let me see here if I can find us first. I've been, all weekend we were away for my creative escape, which sold out and was completely crazy. Let me see if I can, okay, I'm up and running. And crazy fun, that is. It was so much fun, but I was so exhausted. I took a nap. I didn't sit down. As soon as I came in, we had to unload and then I had to put stuff away, but I just unpacked. I'm not putting my craft room back together tonight. And so I sat down to do some paperwork and I'm like, I'll just close my eyes for a minute. And I literally slept for 2 hours. I woke up, it was 9 p.m. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not good. Anyway, and then I was so tired, I just went to bed. So here I am, and now I'm not so great either. So I've made lots of mistakes today. So today is Global Design Project with what not to do. So let's go through things. So just first, my Homemade Sweetness Mega Stamp Camp is March 21st to the 22nd. It's virtual. It's create on your own at your own time. It runs for 2 days because we're releasing 6 videos on one day, 6 on another. Plus you have a mystery challenge to complete for prizes. And we have door prizes, etc. So make sure you sign up. It's a lot of fun. I've shared my projects, I believe, but I can share them again. Oh, shoot, not today because it's all still packed up. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for joining me. How you feeling today? I'm still a mess. Card buffets at the end of the month in Eli. If you haven't been to Jenna Gerard's beautiful location, she has this barn that she's turned into an artisan studio, and it's gorgeous. And it's just a great place to travel with some friends and check it out and have a really relaxing afternoon. And lunch is included, so that's the other fun part. And it's really only 10 to 3 or how quickly it takes you to make 6 cards. March Club is the constantly, forever, always selling out lovely arrangements bundle. So if you have the stamp set, you're great, but the dies always disappear. So I will die cut everything for you and a few extras so that you are able to complete my projects. And of course, retiring soon. And I would just like to remind you all that Stampin' Up! Is moving to new ink pads. So the current ink pads will not be the same. They are actually very similar to the recently shut down Close to My Heart. And so the refill ink is not compatible between these current ink pads and the upcoming new inks, I should say. So I expect these are the retiring products, the 2024 to 2026 ink pads are going to start to be, actually, I think one of them's already, I think Shy Shamrock is no longer available. Is going to disappear, and as well the ink pads, all the ink for every color that we currently carry will disappear. So those ink refills are going to be hot off the press, let me tell you, and gone. So stock up now is what I'm telling you, because you will not be able to use those ink refills with others. And if you've never tried Paper Pumpkin, now's the time, because you get an extra stamp set with it. And obviously it's showing you here that a hint that we are going to get some gorgeous birds with that one. Okay, so I'm not awake. I don't know. I'm still tired. And I will show you all my boo-boos because I'm not happy with today's card design. Today's card is, of course, a Global Design Project. And the Global Design Project is quite simple. You've got a layer with a half-cut layer and then sentiments. Well, I was struggling. Let me tell you, I was struggling. So this week, I wanted to feature with you the Easter Joy Bundle because Easter is coming around the corner. And in fact, the Easter Joy Sweet is currently on low inventory. And I believe the embellishments are already not available. But this weekend, it was our feature project or our feature bundle. And my project was to create these cute little milk jugs or milk containers. This one's really heavy because it has all the chocolate in it. And like you can fill probably, you know, one of those, I think it was like one bag of chocolate eggs in here. So there's quite a few of eggs in here. It's like one bag practically. And you can put whatever you want. So then I made like 3 designs to showcase and show off. But everybody pretty much had this, all the product, all the paper and ribbon in their kits with this in there, of course. You know, and then I didn't do Marie's project, which was a scrapbook page because I didn't have time. But this is what they also got in their kits, which was this cute card. You know, and you had to make your own eggs because, you know, for crops and stuff, we go a little bit further in our designs and try and make you do some other fun stuff. And then this is a fun fold, which double opens. And these were both created by Shell Anderson. She does amazing work as well, and she's part of my team. So my prairie grass stampers pretty much do most of the work, and I just help execute it. I think. I don't know. Anyway, so those were all in their welcome kit. And I think my favorite project, which I didn't unpack, and let me tell you, chaos. Who would have thought that card swapping would be chaotic? But it was. I won't show you the card swaps just yet. I mean, like but everybody got this beautiful basket. Like it's an IKEA bin. And then, why is my computer frozen? Or maybe it's just super slow again. So we got this IKEA bin, and it says, I swapped at the 2026 Creative Escape, and all I got was this stupid bin and a ton of fabulous cards. So I was like, oh, okay. But here is, I'll just do a quick show of the cards that everyone created. They're fabulous. So these were all our swaps. Nope, those are mine. I'm trying not to mix it with the ones I also had on display. So, and then there was that one. And these ones were mine, I think. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, yeah. So anyway, lots of fun. Oh, there's another one. That was another one. Oh, and then this one. This one was fun and unique, and it was Barb's. So she had this fun triangle front, which is kind of cute and cool. Anyway, so that was what we created there. La 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 la. So these were card swaps, and man, we could not figure out how to swap. It was terrible. So anyway, I'll make sure that is more efficient next year when we try and fill our bins. Oh yeah, there was one. One person did a big 5x7 card, and one crafter, I should say, amazing crafter. I can't remember who it was. Is his name on the back? I think we forgot to put our names on the back. Oh, this one was Trish. I remember. I think it was, no, Trish did the astronaut one. I forget. So anyway, do we have another? Oh yeah, and here's another one, and another one. I guess they're kind of all over the place. Okay. So let's have some fun. I'm going to show you all my boo-boos and what not to do. I guess I'm super tired. I don't know. But I could not do my card this morning. And you can tell that my stamp set was very well used. And you can see which stamps people didn't use. So these ones weren't used that much either. For you, and Happy Easter, and Easter is on its way, so I guess people use their own sentiments, and the bunny wasn't used. So anyway, I don't think it was part of any of our projects. Happy Easter was, but most people didn't use that one. So they must have put their own title instead of Happy Easter, because it's not here. Was the flower used? Oh yeah, the flower was well used as well. So anyway, you can tell, because look how dark my stamps are. All cards did get swapped, but oh my gosh, it was chaos. Like, it's just awful. Cards were missing. I don't know. I don't know how. No, I don't know. People just can't follow instructions, I guess. Okay, so this week we are going to feature the Easter, what is it called? Easter basket? Oh, I thought it was Easter Joy. Oh yeah, Easter Joy is the sweet. So yeah, we're going to do the sweet, but feature the Easter basket bundle. So this bundle is still currently available, but it's low on inventory. So you want to pick that up. And so pick it up this week. So, and if you buy it, then you will get a kit to make the 5 cards or 5 projects we're doing today. And this is my project. I don't really like it, but maybe you do. So I wanted to do the cross thing, and then I'll show you my other boo-boo. So I was like, I don't like my project, so I'm going to switch bundles. And then so I tried to do it again with the Capturing Smiles bundle. And I thought, oh, that would be fun if I switch. I forgot my sample cards. I know. I have them here. That's why I was able to share it this morning. Good morning, Shell. Thanks for joining. And I will bring them to Team Gathering on Thursday. But so I wanted to use Capturing Smiles and then one of the DSP bundle or DSP sets. But this is what I ended up with. And I'm like, oh, I don't like it. It's ugly. So, I don't know. I thought it was ugly, but maybe you tell me. But I tried to. It's a Bright Designer Series paper pack, and it had multiple shapes and sizes, and then I ended up covering most of it anyway. And I'm like, I don't think I like my purple phone. Yada yada yada. So we're gonna. And then I realized I looked it up, and the dies are on back order. So I'm like, I don't really want to show this off to you when you can't even buy it. So we'll hold off for another week and see how that goes with restock. So, but if you want to create, because Easter is super duper early this year, it's usually on my birthday, and it's not. It's like 2 weeks before. So I figured we'd do this. But so I learned here, like, your color combos are, my color combos are awful. And I don't think my color combos are great here, but I wanted that Easter pattern. And now I lost my pieces. Where are they? Okay, here they are. And so I did take a 3 3/4 by 5 and cut it down. And then I did it twice. So this is my second set. So you can go, if you did it once, you'll get your 1, but if you do 2, then you get 2 cards, right? So then this was my other. So if you flip it, because these are the other halves, you can get and go the other way and do it that way. Or you can flip it to the back side because these two go together, and then now I'm the same way again. I don't know what I did. I don't even know if I'm explaining things properly. So, so bad. Anyway, I don't think it's very pretty. I think it's too much, but that's because I personally don't like that much. But I love brightness, and I wanted the brightness. Or maybe it's because I'm taking the global design project to a level that it really doesn't need to be. It's quite simple. And I just really wanted fancy, like I wanted the DSP to shine and just use the sentiments. And maybe that's where I'm going wrong. However, okay. So here we are. And I was struggling so hard on putting that on. And you can see it here in my mistake. I might have cut something off, but I could not square, or I could not put this on evenly. And I don't know why. So I think I was just tired. I don't know. Maybe I took too long of a nap yesterday or whichever. And I got lost. I don't know. Okay, so since I was struggling trying to put 2 halves together, I'm just grabbing a piece of scrap copy paper, and I'm gonna cut it down to the same size. Let's hope I'm right. Let's just see here. 5. Okay, yeah. Okay, I did go smaller. So I'm gonna go 3 3/4. Good morning, Chris. Thank you for joining. I hope you've recovered from the wonderful weekend we've had. 3 3/4 by 5. And happy belated International Women's Day to all of you. Okay, and 5. So it was really nice to spend International Women's Day with 49 other amazing women this weekend. You know, I like bringing people together because I don't believe we should craft alone. I think it's more fun. Like, if there's moments I enjoy being by myself and crafting, but I would rather be crafting with others. It just, you know, the laughter, the companionship, etc. It just, you know, an inspiration, somebody to bounce ideas off of rather than myself is always better together. So it was so nice. And now I wish I could go to 3. There's another crop this coming weekend, but I'm like, okay, I really can't do another crop. Although I'm tempted, but I don't think my husband will appreciate it. Okay, although I brought him lots of food this week. We got lots of leftovers. Because, you know, Tamara, she loves to always cook too much. Okay, there we go. So this is going to make my life so much easier. So we're going to add adhesive here. Because I could not get it straight. And I couldn't even line up my pieces. So I don't know. So this is things of, I'm telling you, I'm sharing you all my boo-boos. So, oh, look at that. That was funny. So this designer series paper is really weird. It's not like the normal where it feels like paper on both sides, like cardstock, but it's also thicker. I don't know where my mini, oh yeah, my mini is still packed. It's thicker, and which is fantastic because you don't really get that kind. And also, one side looks like paper and the other side's glossy. So like this side is the glossy and this side is the more matte. And so you can feel the difference in it. So when you get this paper, you'll know what I mean. Or when you know, share, like, comment, and win the draw this week, you'll know what I mean when you get this. Sorry, I have like some copy paper showing. And my mini is still in my mini is still packed. So I got my Fiskars here. My other one, my bigger one. Okay, how many paper trimmers do you all have? I think that's the question. Thank you, Christine. I'm glad you had a good time. But seriously, how many paper trimmers do you all have? And I just want to double check here. See, I'm a little off on this side too. I would like to know because, I mean, I'm looking around my room and here I am pulling out my Fiskars because Stampin' Up! Mini, which I like better, is still packed. So I'm curious to know how many you all actually have because right now in my eyesight, I can see 4 trimmers. Is that a little much? So seriously, how many paper trimmers do you have? Okay, sorry. See, this is what happens. I'm telling you, I'm not doing well today for some reason. And so you're seeing all my boo-boos and what not to do. I'm going to end up dropping that paper trimmer. So, okay, and then we need a piece of balmy blue. Blue balmy. I don't know. Should I put it this way or should I put it this way? I think I'll go that way. Balmy blue. Do I even have any more cuts? Oh, that's the other thing. I would like to thank all of you for trimming down my scrap bin because I've noticed that there's quite a few colors not there, which is awesome. Paper is definitely thicker, right? Like I found that, I think that if you were to score it, whichever, it would be difficult. So that's why I'm asking. Okay, so this one I did at, because I wanted to mount it on thick. So it's 5 1/4 by 4, and then I went 5 by 3 and 3/4. So if I leave it here and go this way and do balmy blue on the bottom, and then put this one on top, you can see that my 3 3/4 by 5 is a lot smaller. So I think maybe I'll go the other way because I have some white here. So let's try doing it the opposite, and then we'll see what that looks like. 4. So I need to go 4 in this direction. And then I need to go, whoa, Kathy's got 4 trimmers. See, she's right. I have 1 more that's still packed. So what did I say? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically I have like 5 trimmers. Oh yeah, I have 5 trimmers. That's crazy. So, and I have 2 of these paper trimmers. Like I have 2 of the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmers. Because I've started, you know, as I get a few more Stampin' rewards, I'm kind of doubling up. Oh my gosh, that ribbon just fell in my coffee. Another one not to do, put your coffee where it should be. And so I like to have a crop kit because I always forget. I'll forget to pack my paper trimmer, or I'll forget to pack my ruler. My bone folder is another one. What else did I usually forget? Oh, my heat tool. I always forget my heat tool, and I forgot it all weekend. And but thankfully everybody's got tools everywhere, so that was good. But still, I was like, oh, no heat embossing station. And then you know how many times, you know, it's a 3-day crop, and I still forgot every day. So, you know, got to double up on those things so that they're not forgotten. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So this one's the white and that one's the blue. We'll see which one looks better. Anyway, I did lots of changes too to the crop this weekend. You know, our spin to win was digital versus manual. I think everyone liked it, although I was laughing because one person, you know, Amy, she was so funny. I'm like, why can't you spin on my computer? We were both laughing, like, what? So anyway, that was pretty funny. Okay, so there is 2 bunnies in this stamp set. So I thought I would use the other bunny, 1, 2 big ones, and then you had that one, and then this one. And so in here, the Global Design Project has got like, you know, you have to cut your sentiment in strips. So that's what I did here. I tried to cut it in strips. And so I wanted another focal, but I also didn't want to bring in the basket, you know, because the basket's quite big and I didn't want the basket to take away from the paper. So there's this big basket here, right? And so I didn't want to use it. And because really, I think the Global Design Project is all about what's your designer series paper, like what's your pattern, what's there. And I didn't measure my cuts. I just threw it in the machine and just cut it. Who cares? Like, there's no rhyme or reason or measurements. Okay, and then to just add some texture to the bunny, I'm just taking light smoky slate. And just, you know, adding in some of that shadow here so that we can see, so that the bunny has a little bit of texture. Actually, you could also take your Wink Stella and probably add some color to the bunny. And usually when I do that, I think of where's the sun hitting on here. And I always look for, you know, the spots where the lines are, like where Stampin' Up! Put some of the shadow lines, or this one doesn't have so much, but that's what I think of. Okay, so this is super simple and easy. We can even go this way. But I wanted to put the for you on the other side. So Happy Easter and then, you know, for you. Or you could put happy, because it just didn't make sense. Happy Easter for you, or for you, Happy Easter. Happy for you, or, oh, you could do happy for you. That would work. Easter for you didn't really work. And then there's Easter on its way. I was going to use this and go Happy Easter, and then on the other side, but it needs to be it's on its way, not on its way. So I couldn't really do that. So then I chose for you. I'm almost feeling like it needs it needs a carrot, because it kind of looks, I feel like the color is all washed out and blending too much together. Let me see. Let's see what happens if we add the carrot. The well-used carrot. We definitely don't need more eggs. Oh, the chip would be kind of nice to add. Let's see, but we'll just do the carrot because it's real quick. I think I have to soak these stamps. Bugging me that they're so black. But that's because everybody uses it. So the nice thing is I know, because I don't get to go around and spend, I was trying to, spend time with every table or every group of tables. But that's not always easy. And, but because I got lineups for purchases and stuff. And draw tickets, everybody was loving the prizes. So that's a good thing. So now I know what to look for. So now I look at this and go, oh, okay, now I know that lots of people were doing our welcome kit. And that is good news. I love seeing that and hearing that, because to me, that's fantastic. When my stamps look like that, they may look dirty, they look well used. It means everybody was crafting. And they weren't just packing our welcome kit that we worked hard on and just putting it in their bag and taking it home and working on it, a year or two from now. Because we do. I have projects that I've started and have not finished, and I bought them in like 2021. So it happens. Okay, I feel like it needs a carrot. Sorry. I know I'm going rogue, and I'm probably babbling. Okay. Babbling too much. And I mean, two big pans of French toast casserole. And so now I have this big ass second pan and no freezer space. So I'm like, great, what am I gonna do with it? Maybe I should bring it to bingo. Kathy, would everybody eat it at bingo if I brought it? Or is breakfast like too much? Oh. Anyway, because it has syrup. I'm gonna run this through the mini because I feel like we need a mini. So that's the other thing. So I'm like, where's my plates? And yes. My big shot is my big boss. It's still packed. So I think it's still in the trunk of my car. So this one was easier to pull out of my trunk. So I grabbed this one. Like, I half unloaded my car. So there's still stuff in my car sitting there, but half of it is in my room right now on the floor. And then the other half is here. So and the other half is in the car. Yep. There. Okay, so let's put that on my magnetic sheet. I love having these magnetic sheets because as soon, as you're die cutting, just throw it on there. But I do have a magnetic tray I use as well. But I find that this is a lot quicker and faster. Like, look, now he can hold a carrot. And maybe we can break up all that whiteness. Okay, so let me see if I can find another 1/2 inch strip of white. And everybody cleared out my white really good too. So there's really not much left in the bin. That's a good thing, because white is the easiest to collect and fill in your scrap pile. Okay, so we need those two. And yeah. Oh, it just still puzzles me at how terrible my other card looks like. Okay, where's my black? Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it for a sec. So, how's everyone? Everybody got big plans this week? Big plans? No? Maybe? Okay, happy Easter. I know I'll be cleaning out my room. When I pack up my craft room, I end up doing a good clean because my craft room right now is very empty. And so it's easy to clean it all up and dust it and whatever else, and then put everything back that I want to put back. We'd probably go at, oh, bingo, oh, it's tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Or I can call Sandy and ask her. I don't need to bother you, but I can definitely bring her some and have it there for her, and she can just warm it up. So happy Easter. Oh yeah, we have to cut this in half. So I just kept everything straight because I was making so many mistakes trying to make today's global, because you know I get up early and you know you don't get access to, actually I couldn't even find the sketch on the page. I had to search it all over Facebook. I searched GDP 538 and it popped up, but I couldn't find it on the actual global design project page. So I'm going to trim this because I feel like it's too wide. The 1/2 inch is too much. And so I'm surprised I'm doing this by hand right now. Okay. So I just don't know or think that this paper is the right paper for this project, but for this challenge. However, there's no right or wrong. Oh, see, I didn't cut that one straight. Oy vey. Now I can see that it's not straight. It's gonna bug me. Okay, here. I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, still terrible. So things of what not to do. I titled it what not to do because I was not happy with my design. Okay, carrot. It's not working either. I feel like the carrot's too big for the bunny's hands. Maybe if I cut a slit, I don't know. Yes, that probably would work. Okay, for you, bunny, does that look okay? I'm really struggling. And we'll put him over here. Maybe I should have heat embossed the for you. That's another. It's blending too much. So I probably would go with a different color and just heat emboss all of these sentiments. Happy, and I don't want these straight. I want them crooked. Happy Easter. Okay. You're gonna spend today, oh no. Is your cold bugging you still? Because yeah, I noticed you had a cold. Oh, yep, grab a good book, some comfy warm PJs. It's supposed to be minus 23 degrees Celsius. Here in Winnipeg today, I had no idea. So, put that, and we'll grab a couple minis. It's from all that amazing crafting you did this weekend, so now your body's like, you are in overdrive creativity. You need to rest. Okay, I'll put that there, and then I'll grab a couple bigger ones for the body here. Oops. And then peel those off. And then drop that down. Maybe a little more. There you go. Okay. And then, oh, what a ding dong. Okay, so here I made another boo-boo. Because this is going on top of my Easter bunny. And I put dimensionals. I can't put an, or I can. I didn't need another dimensional there because it's going to sit like this. So it should only be on the one side. Like that. So then here you would need a mini glue dot, which is still packed in a bin somewhere. So I'm just going to use adhesive and drop it everywhere, of course. And then, oh, I'm so sorry, Christine. There. Well, get well. Get well, because we have team gathering on Thursday. Okay, we're going to put that there. And we need dimensionals for this one, and so we're going to add a couple on this. I know, it's weird paper. It's so weird paper, but I love it. Because, and I know I keep saying it, but that's because it's like, it's shiny and thick. Like super thick. Which is not something we're accustomed to with our designer series paper. So you definitely have to get it because it's just amazing. And I like this brown, this crumb cake, because it looks like Easter basket. So that's the other fun thing with it. Okay, so there's our modification, or slightly improved. And then we're gonna grab the coordinating. I don't have it on paper because we cut these. These are the leftovers from the welcome kits. So it comes with these cute little Easter plaid eggs, and then you got your balmy blue and your yellow. So I'm gonna put those on here. So you do like it? I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing enough. It's not enough. Too simple, I guess. Maybe that's the problem, is I'm thinking it's too simple and I shouldn't be, right? Because really, it should let the designer series paper is what should pop. And then we're going to put a couple more over here, you know, because I can. I did yellow on the other one, so I'll do blue on this one, which, oh, now I'm doing blue on blue. Oh, that wasn't very... Here I did yellow on yellow, so I thought, oh, I'll switch to blue, and now I'm doing blue on blue. Really? Okay, so that didn't really work out as much as I thought. Okay, so that pops a bit. Let me grab some white for that one. I hopefully have some sitting here. Again, all my stuff is in the car. And we went through tons of cardstock this weekend, people. What was up with that? Oh, I do have some thick basic white. I was like, holy crap, people were buying like cardstock like crazy, because, which is a good thing, but I was impressed. There, everyone's like, I forgot colors, or I don't have this color. So it was good. Okay. Here's my other one. So then we can compare the two. Let me put the other one on another. And let's stamp the inside. Okay, let's get this going. Or sometimes simple cards are good. Yes, I agree. Like, I think as we learn and, you know, advance our skills, we tend to think more elaborately or think it's not enough. That's the other thing I find. And I think this one would be fun to turn into a gift card holder, like by saying for you, you know. I would definitely put a gift card holder, gift card in this card. Or you stick it with a bunny, with an Easter bunny, you know, because it is Easter. Do you do big Easters? I'd like to know. We still do an Easter hunt, even though all the kids, Bishop's probably the youngest on Bart's side and my husband's side. And so we still do Easter hunt. And then afterwards, I still find chocolate that we forgot to get. I found some here in my craft room right beside my bin of masks, like all my stencils. And I'm like, what's that? And there's like this, I'm like, why is this not sitting flat? And I'm like, oh, there's an Easter egg in my basket. So, like from last Easter. And that was like seriously a month ago. So we always find them after, and we joke about how us adults put them away, like hide them all, and then all the teenagers are looking for them. I can say teenagers because Bishop is now 13. So now we have full teenagers in the Batstone clan. And I'm like, wow, we didn't find them all. And then us adults go look for them and say, whatever, finders keepers, right? So then that's how we get our chocolate. And then next thing you know, we still find them. One rule we have with hiding Easter eggs is no Easter eggs in the couch. So we've done that in the past, and then, you know, months later, you find a melting chocolate egg in your couch. It's like, ugh. So that's the only rule we have, is no Easter eggs in the couch. So funny. Okay, or I'm just laughing at myself. Okay, you guys are like, what is that woman talking about? She just needs to shut up. Okay, I lost my, oh, here's my, I'm looking for my stamp case, and then my stamps are right here. Let's do, I'll do a chickadee in this one. So I need a mini block. Let's grab a mini block. So small. The fact that it can fit on an A block is impressive. Okay, chickie. Put the chick there, and I'm not going to do it straight because I don't want to. And then let's do the flowers on this one. Okay. Oh yeah, and here's the other thing. Now I get to, oh look, it's so well used it can't even pick up. And I have to go through all my stamps, make sure everything's there. I think we did good this time. I didn't get any stamp sets coming to me saying it's missing. So that's a good sign. Okay, and we'll just add some color to these ones, and we'll do an orange flower for sure. And bring the colors in. I'm just coloring, we're not gonna blend. You don't have to use your blends for blending all the time. You can also use it for color. Sorry, I have to pull out all my blends. Gotta grab my suitcase here. And then I'm gonna use Daffodil Delight. I'll do a yellow flower in the middle. And then as well. And then what's the other colors here? Pinks, blues, and greens. So let's do bubble bath. So that it gets kind of, well, I know it's not bubble bath for this one. Actually, I don't even know what it is. But we'll use bubble bath. There we go. Ta-da! Tweet, tweet. And then let's grab a light. You said, yeah, let's do a light brown. Maybe, it's going to be a dark brown. 400. SU 400. I'll do that for the centers. There. And we might as well color our Chickie Foo. She's so cute. So let's grab Daffodil Delight. I'll use light. Oh, that end ain't pretty. And we'll color our Chickie in. Just roughly. Nothing fancy. I don't care if there's a little bit of white showing. And then the beak. And that will go in one card and the other one will go in the other. And I just realized I just did a white card base. You really enjoyed Wendy's teaching. Just wish it was on. Okay, you know what? I really appreciate it. Let's talk to her about having another teaching class because I do love her classes. Okay, what not to do. Or maybe you can do it. So here we go. Another boo-boo. So I put this on white cardstock and now I'm going to layer white cardstock again when I could have just stamped right on there and saved myself a sheet of white cardstock. Good morning, Barb. Did I say good morning yet? Thank you for joining me. So that was kind of wasty. So we'll put this one here. So note to self, you can just, because, you know, I know paper is cheap and it's just paper, but it's kind of a waste when you're already white on white on the inside. You can definitely do white on white whenever you want, outside, inside, whatever. But I feel like it's a bit of a waste. It's gorgeous because now you have this nice layer and you have a layer on the outside. But when I use white on as a card base, I just stamp right on it, and I should have. And then this one goes here because it's balmy blue. So, you know, you can write with a pen on balmy blue and have it shine. But if you're stamping the inside, well, that just doesn't work anymore now, does it? Okay. Now, because this was our featured, so everybody in their welcome kit got a 6x12 of the patterned paper. because they got 6x12 of the pattern paper, everybody got tons. And we didn't use a lot in our kit to create our welcome kit projects. So there was a lot in there. Excuse me. There was a lot left over. So I'm going to take an envelope, and where's all my leftovers? I have so much scrap. Not even funny. I'm going to grab some of this. Wait. I had my pieces sitting here, so I don't know why it's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, Jenny. Just a little cray. Unless I stuck it. Oh, there it is. Because, you know, I stuck it where it should be. Here. So these are the other half. Look at this one. I cut out eggs on this one. So I'm going to put that. And is it going to fit? Oh, just barely makes it. I have this little tiny corner where it doesn't. But I'm going to use it anyway. It's just one little wee corner. I'm going to shove this on here like so. I know who I'm sending this to. So, and because this is just scrap, I'm going to put this on there for my envelope to go with it. So this week is on stage in Long Beach, California. I'm so jealous that I can't be there. It's just too expensive to get there. Plus it's the US, and so there's going to be thousands of demonstrators gathering. And I know there's quite a few from Canada going as well. So it would have been nice to be there with them, but I cannot afford it. So I'm excited for them. So there we go. It kind of looks dumb here, like somebody ate the corner. But you know how I'm going to fix that? I'm going to fix it by putting another one here. Let's just, do I have time? Do I have a few seconds? Oh yeah. So I'm going to take another bunny. I'm going to take the same, I'll do this bunny and put that here so that when I seal the card, it'll cover this boo-boo there that I have. So then I can just take this. How come whenever you make cards, it's just chaos on your desk? Let me put that one there. Move. Okay. So, or I could have just put one egg, but I'm going to take advantage of it. And put it there. And then hopefully that's dry. And I'll stick that there. We'll die cut this one. I'm using my mini end because my blade, it shows, like if, I love how the patterns all show up. Somebody definitely used the alphabet set this weekend. So, because these were, you can see my mini embossing cut machine was very well used because I had brand new plates on one and then the other one wasn't, and you can see how well used everybody used. Oh no, that wasn't it. It was this one. So these plates were like new and they are very well used. So lots of die cutting this weekend, which is fantastic. I love it when they get used so much. Because then that also tells me everybody was actually crafting rather than just yapping. I think. How much did you all get done this weekend? Oh, yes. So Stampin' Up! Is going to new catalogs. And as a demonstrator, because we have FOMO, we get full access. already. And oh my gosh, I can't. That's going to be insane. So there. So my bunny's going to cover up that spot. So let me just put, oh, I don't have my mini glue dots. They're in a bin somewhere. So I'm going to put that there. So that covers up my boo-boo on the end. So then on the back side of the card, oops, sorry, it's still not dry. On the back side of the envelope, they'll see this cute little bunny sitting here. And let's just, again, do a little bit of tracing to just make that bunny pop. I'll go to this side instead for some fun, something different. We can even add a little bit of Winkostella. Oh, that's in my kit as well, isn't it? Nope, I have one here. Oh, look, I have 3 Winkostellas open. Wow. Okay, we'll put one there. Put some on the bunny's tail on this one. I'll put on, oh, you can barely see the tail here, so I'll put some on the ears instead. And we'll hit that. There. So that is my envelope. My 2 cards. One with different bunnies. So this was my original. This one is today's. And then here's my envelope to coordinate with it. Okay. So I hope you've learned some lessons. And again, that was my original, but the dies are currently on back order. So let's hope next week we'll see what the status is, and then, well, that'll be next week's bundle feature. Okay, so I hope you liked that. Sorry it took a little longer, but you know, you got to see the chaos and the boo-boos and the struggles I have. And I don't know which one. I think I personally like the Balmy Blue versus the white. I think the designer series pops more on the white than the blue over here, but that's just me. I could be wrong. So, you know, your feedback's greatly welcome. And I hope, you know, you take this global design project of the week and do some interpretations of your own and have some fun with it. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Have a great day and happy stamping.